inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
I'm legitimately gonna fall asleep if I let that go anymore.
Yeah,
Like,
we should
I
not do
had
3
to turn
minutes.
that up. It's
Okay,
a longer intro,
so-
and I'm over here like, fuck.
All right, I want to get this over with because I know I'm right when I say
Don't
this.
fight. You're not
Yes.
right. It's an opinion.
You're not right. Especially if the arguments are going to be what I think it's going to be, I already have counterpoints.
Oh,
And
trust
I
me,
am the
Robert.
Black Queen.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Look at the reception of the show because it
The
is
reception
bad.
of the show, I haven't heard anyone say anything bad except for
did-
Snyder Cultist.
Oh, trust me, fans are lashing out.
There are fans who are not happy with the ending, but they're more upset that. But here's the thing, though, Todd. They're more upset that he promised a lot of cameos and we didn't get them.
Wait, I didn't.
What? No. Okay, Robert, no.
Yes.
Fans were upset because they were promised that it was going to lead to something, but it barely did anything.
It did!
What?
And it was not promised it was going to lead to something. Literally, James Gunn said, I have no plans on making a Peacemaker season 3.
Yes,
trolling
but-
all of us because he confirmed checkmate.
Okay,
when I said it was going to lead to something, I meant like it was going to lead to the next movie. That's what I meant.
Okay, yes.
You assumed that.
One, they've already set up Lex. Everything was Lex already earlier.
Yeah.
2, this sets up Salvation.
Salvation
What the
Run
fuck is that?
in the fucking...
See,
they're in the other world.
Okay, see, this is the problem. Since you don't know your comics and you just go off of the movies, you don't know what you're missing.
Robert, again.
No. Todd, just because you don't know the comics doesn't mean then that they don't exist.
Damn it, Smithy, I was taking a drink. He said, Todd the God Howard. I agree with Todd.
Yes, because I'm sorry, but this was the biggest letdown of 2025.
What? This season, okay, hold on.
I would go as far.
Stop. This season finale was I'm sorry, it was perfect. Having fucking the song having the band, 2 band cameos, 2 music cameos,
and. Yeah, but I thought this was a season finale, where it's like the big moment.
You don't think the music is a big part?
Not really. Like, where's the big moment?
What do you mean? Where's the big moment?
What?
Because look, finales are meant to be.
We finally got the payoff of didn't mean anything. That was a big payoff. That was a big moment.
Put a make a point. Do you even know what checkmate is?
Yes. Do you know what checkmate is?
Fuck no.
Up then.
I thought that was just for the show.
No.
No, checkmate's huge.
What? See,
Look.
Oh my god.
Look, I won't go
Man.
as far to say that even though I don't like this fucking show, that Last of Us Season 2 had a much better ending than this show.
Oh, okay, they are not comparable. Two very different things.
I know, but I hated both shows.
Okay. Reese just made a good point. Todd is a normie who doesn't know what we're talking about.
They have
Yes, but I
freaking
know
the
some
band Nelson.
things.
But
Here's the thing, though. This is setting up stuff. You can't say it didn't set up stuff when it clearly set up stuff.
yeah.
Okay. Here's my thing. I thought they were going to set up the Phantom Zone because that would have made more sense.
Okay, just because it didn't go with what you thought it was going to go doesn't mean it's bad.
Also,
I
James
know.
Gunn made a fucking cameo. Talk about cameos. James Gunn was in the show.
So was
Yeah.
Lex Luthor.
But here's the thing, though.
No, I'm talking about the last episode.
Oh, I
James
know.
Gunn was literally in the finale.
But here's the other thing, Todd. Salvation pretty much is an equivalent of the Phantom Zone. You're dumping them on another planet.
Yeah. But look, all I'm going to say, the only good parts about this show, really, for me, is Tim Meadows. If he was not in that fucking show, I would have dipped after episode 5.
Okay. All right. But
There's only 6 episodes, Todd. That's not exactly a threat.
Right. But Todd, quick thing though. So you said it didn't set things up, yet it set up checkmate and salvation.
And Foxy Shazam was there. Sorry.
Yep. And we already have self set up with Lex in the previous episode. What else did you want? Because here's the other thing. They have to set up things so they can, but at the same time, not have it be homework. So they're subtly setting it up. And then that way, like when we reference it later on, it's not so required.
Actually, hold on. I want to ask Reese. Reese, you're a non-normie. Todd's a normie, so this is different. Why do you think it's bad? How is it the worst? I would say because of the Nelson and the Foxy Shazam cameo. I thought those were great, right? I love the payoff between Hardcore and what the fuck? I was gonna say John Cena. Jesus Christ.
Chris.
The man you cannot see, Peacemaker.
Peacemaker.
I loved that we finally ended the plot hole between Ads and her wife. I loved that we set up checkpoint with the black fucking queen.
Yes, but that just... I'm sorry, look, I'm fine with them being lesbians, but I feel like that was just there randomly.
No, I think they already implied
Oh my
it.
god, they've talked about it the entire fucking show. How is it random? Todd, it can't be considered random when the entire plot of Ads is her rocky relationship, those two not working out. Hold on. How many times did we hear about their separation? How many times did she go visit? How is it random? They needed to finish that plot hole because
you weren't paying attention.
I know, yeah, because I was about to fall asleep.
By the way, I gotta make an argument to Spiffy.
Oh wait, hold on, and I gotta make an argument to Reese when you're done, because I get it now.
Spiffy. So you're basically saying they should only go with the stuff the general public knows, and if it's something they don't know, they can't bother looking it up, and they should have every right to complain. When the whole point is, they have to spell it all out. Or they have to spell it all out.
Made by a dork for dorks.
Yeah, but I'm noticing Spiffy's argument there, basically saying that, but it's the responsibility of the show to give info on what's going on. They did. Checkmate is a new organization. You set up Salvation. It's a planet people are being dumped on. Yep. What more do you need?
What was it, like TX? I don't remember the planet's name.
Yeah, but our argument is just because it didn't go with what the normies expected, like the Phantom Zone from Todd, doesn't mean that you should just simply say it's bad.
Yes,
okay, hold on. I do. Hold on. Girl talking. This is girl honing in here. This could also be the disconnect between the female and the male audience, because every single time Hardcore and Chris were together, I was like, oh my God, they're so cute. And
I don't understand how that's cute.
Oh my God, they're
It's
so
just a
fucking
lovey-dovey.
cute. Yeah, what's wrong with lovey-dovey? And then we finally got the entire season, right?
There was no
thought
stakes
that they
this
fucked.
season. There was no stakes this season. But and that's the point, though. No.
Hold on. I'm talking. Stop interrupting me. I will kill you. Just kidding, YouTube. So the entire what the fuck was I saying?
You're talking about the entire season. I think you were saying it was character driven.
Oh, the entire season when they kept saying the boat incident. They were drunk. I thought they fucked. Like I 100% until this last episode, finding out that they just kissed and it was just the very, very beginning. Oh my God, it was so good. Both scenes with the Nelsons and Foxy Shazam bringing in that intro, bringing in the band that does it. Oh,
Look,
so good.
Okay,
It is. I do get why some people say it maybe lacks some action. But how can you even say that? They were going into the other planets. They were getting mauled by the cutest little gremlins ever.
No, fuck those things.
Now, here's something else to point out. Reese, this whole season was a character-driven season. There wasn't stakes like there was the first season. That's my point. This was entirely about the characters. Not about stakes, not about a big bad they have to overthrow.
Oh my God. Can you imagine, Robert?
the
Jurassic. I don't think it is.
That animated movie's still in production, and it's spiffy.
It's gonna be good.
Spiffy. Again, the makers just want to show everything to the fans. They gave us enough, Spiffy. There's no what more do you need? You didn't say, oh, here's the king and queen. We got to go over the entire history of Checkmate. No, all we know is Checkmate is in this universe. It's a new organization. That's why people were liking it until the final episode, Reese. So clearly it did something right. But as I was saying, it gave us all we needed, because remember, there's not meant to be a 1-to-1 adaptation.
He never does 1-to-1. The butterflies were an original.
Yeah, that's
original
true. Butterflies were original. Again, everything. What about?
What about Keith? Well, Keith is still alive. Keith is still alive, and he is going to be the next big bad.
I don't know.
I fucking love it. He's still alive.
Wait. Did he escape, or is he still in that world? Because if he's still in that world, they got cut off. I think he's still in
that world.
Yeah. And Gunn
Unless
said he
they took him. I don't remember.
Gunn said he has no intent on going back, on from himself going back.
Yeah, but he's still alive. Gunn
I
also
swear
said
he
he had
got
no
shot.
intention of making Peacemaker season 3 when he was trolling us the whole time, because it's going to be Checkmate season 1.
And by the way, Spiffy, I'm not saying they should be expected. For most people. So you know everyone who's watched it, Reese.
It seems like most people here liked it.
And Spiffy, as I was saying, it's not saying they should be expected to read it. What my argument is, if it's something that's not that they should, if they see something they've not heard before, like Checkmate, which unless you've seen some of the shows like Smallville, you might recognize it. But if you haven't, then they should at least be able to, it's a comic books movie, they should at least acknowledge, oh, this must be another comic book thing. Interested where they're going with it, and maybe go look it up if they want to. But otherwise, they should at least roll with it. Like, again, you see the butterflies. You can just accept it. Oh, those are from the books. If you look it up, you'll find out, no, it's not.
I'm looking up reviews.
Also, I just want to say, this season, it was not as funny. The only funny parts was with Tim Meadows and Vigilante. That was it. Peacemaker wasn't even that funny. Season 1 was hilarious.
Again, it was meant to be a character-driven thing.
Oh my God, it seems like the reception on TikTok is extremely positive. What are you talking about? Nobody liked it.
trust me, you should really see the reception because fans are
You know,
actually
I'm literally
rational.
looking
if
at
you're
it.
just judging by Twitter only,
No, I'm actually not.
Okay, I
really.
found one negative review so far. Most people really like it.
Even Most Critical says that he likes half of it, but he even says that the finale was really dog shit.
Cool. That's one person.
There's
Oh
other
wait,
people
I
too.
just found one person that loves it. Like this is. Yeah,
Again.
I found one bad review on TikTok so far. I only went through about 20, but still.
That doesn't mean that. That doesn't mean that it came positive or negative.
Oh, so but if
Right,
you
but
see
you
a whole
can't
bunch,
say not you. Well, you and Reese can't see most people didn't like it. If
okay, hey, Reese
there's a
did
lot
like
of
one part.
positive
Reese
reception.
did want like one part.
Yeah,
Yes!
I will admit I did
The
like
emotional
some of
parts,
it.
you like the emotional parts. I love it. Sorry.
Look,
You're-
I like some of it, but the season just to me was a big fucking letdown
Would you have
compared
rather
to
they
season
had?
one.
Would you rather they've had a big threat they had to go and fight and bring down just like season one?
Or I don't know, have something that that has a very huge surprising setup for the next movie.
What you mean, like another world that Chris gets stuck
A prison
in?
planet?
Crazy.
A prison planet?
A
Or are you-
prison planet?
I don't know.
Okay, seriously. How much bigger can you get about?
No, you
How
are
much
allowed
bigger-
to dislike it. I don't
Yeah,
want
yeah.
you to feel like we're being
Oh no! But just some of your arguments just makes us raise eyebrows. It's just like, wait.
I
Well-
don't have an algorithm on TikTok. That's why I specifically went there. If I went to YouTube, yeah, I could understand it. But
Yeah.
the only thing I watch on TikTok is like music stuff and
Cat videos.
you know what? No, not really. Just music stuff on TikTok and stuff.
Oh.
Like that's it.
I watch a lot of random shit, so
I'm
But-
trying to look up season finale reviews just on Google because I made sure to stay off of. So for this whole season, because I knew we were reviewing it, I made sure to not watch any heavy spoilers, anybody that reviewed anything. So I had no algorithm for Peacemaker whatsoever.
like I just want to point out there are some, again, really good parts, but the season as a whole compared to season one, dear fuck, that was a letdown. And it's not because of the
I do
aliens.
think you were kind of on that train anyway. I do think that you were you ever since the beginning. Robert's eating soup, by the way.
What?
No, I'm just teasing. You kind of since the beginning showed signs that you really like the big bad more than the character-driven stuff, right?
Yeah. But it wasn't all just because of, the whatever the fuck they were, the aliens or whatever. It was because season one, I think, had more depth, it had more emotion, it had more storytelling, and it just kind of felt emotional a bit for Chris, mostly. And when he had to fight his own
What
father.
about his emotions dealing with his this other world that he thinks is perfect?
Oh, trust me, that
I'm
was there
looking
too.
at Reddit. It looks like the majority of them do like it, but I do see people saying, I liked it, but I was also unsatisfied. We were really action-starved this season compared to last. So I do see that kind of criticism being echoed. Not only Reese saying it, you saying it, and that's why I specifically, when he said about the emotional parts, I specifically said, that's geared towards people like me, right? Like, I like that stuff.
And by the way, Michael, no,
Okay,
they didn't
hold on,
finish
Reese.
it. Michael, they didn't finish it. They didn't need to finish it because the whole point was it's not like they're going to overthrow it. The whole point was just to get Chris out, and Chris realized, oh crap, this is a bad place. I got to get out of here, and they got out of there.
Like,
It's not like they were going to overthrow. The whole plot was going to be about overthrowing Earth's X at all.
No, that was just, I really do think that was a good part But I do think that was a means to get Keith, what the fuck, into the real world. I also did send you the link, Reese. Check your email. Oh
boy, we're gonna get some real heated arguments.
I know, right? I love it. I love the spiciness. I bring it on. Bring it on. But
even with the even with the action this season, it was so disappointing. There was only 2 action scenes, and that was it. One when Chris was.
People are a lot of. There are people echoing
action star.
The action star part of it, and I understand. It does look like it's the lowest rated episode in this season on IMDb at a 6.8 out of 10 compared to the others that are like 8, 7.7. So I do see that people are.
Yeah, I will say
liking it, but maybe not liking it as much as the rest of the season. And I understand that. It was just special for me to see the Black Queen realized, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, hey,
so cool.
It gave my Salvation Run video a big boost.
I know, that's so cool.
Like, what else? The one was
what the fuck, Hooded?
What is it? Even the part when the whole bird blindness thing was going on, that blew up because it was actually funny. A lot of the jokes this season wasn't really that funny. They were kind of bland.
I don't think that it was meant to be a joke-a-thon type of season. I think
sorry, Robert, if I keep on interrupting, but if you expect something from John Cena, you expect a lot of jokes from him.
But it was also
is he
trying
not
to show
a serious actor?
He can't do serious?
I mean, he can be serious sometimes, but he also likes to crack up one-liners a lot, especially in season 1.
Clearly, though, the whole point of this season was to more focus on the more serious acting.
Oh yeah, trust me, when he saw his brother almost getting killed, and I still think he did die. That is top tier acting.
Yeah.
I may have been tearing up, just saying.
I didn't.
That doesn't take a lot, but his acting was so fucking believable in that moment.
For me, it takes a lot, and it's very hard and rare for shows to do that.
No, and that was really, really... I think he is I know a lot of people have made that jump, right? It's kind of a natural jump at this point from wrestling to acting. The Rock really did it big and hit it out of the ballpark, and now you don't. But I still see The Rock sometimes when I'm looking at him in roles. He plays The Rock. John Cena is different.
Actually doing roles,
plays
just
this
like
role.
Batista. Just like Batista.
Yes, I forgot about him. Because I don't even think of him as a wrestler. I think of him.
The Rock is closer to Hogan, where you still can't separate his persona.
I mean, you know that Triple H was also an actor at one point, right?
Wait, what?
I think I remember.
He was in Blade Trinity.
Yeah. That was his attempt of getting into acting. I don't think it took.
Yeah, that movie.
I would actually argue that John. I don't look at him as the role of him as a wrestler. I look at him as Peacemaker, and I think he really. You can't expect hustle, loyalty, respect from John Cena. How dare you, Todd?
Okay, so for all you wrestling fans, I know Hooded is one. John Cena, he blew it. He blew it. I don't know what was going on, but he did amazing.
In this show?
No, and his crown jewel
thing. Also.
Oh, you're talking about a man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he did. He was facing against another wrestler that that was rivals back then, and he was pulling off some of the other wrestlers' moves as to honor them.
Nice.
So he can act so he's just naturally talented.
Yes. He was even able to do the Undertaker shit, which he's like 6'7".
I was beyond impressed with him. I think he's him, and actually, I would almost argue that I love Peacemaker in this, but I think Adebayo came a long way too. I think she is. What the fuck, Reese?
Pennywise.
Good morning.
Good morning.
The first time I actually got to talk to Reese finally.
My man. What's up, homie? How you
Oh
doing?
my god, it's
I'm
so
glad I'm
funny.
here to see you. Go ahead.
I need this. Why? So what I'm confused about is you said you liked the parts between John and Harcourt, but you didn't like the emotional stuff.
I did, but you gotta take into account. I've known people over my years and years of life and whatnot, so it kind of brought some thoughts of relationships into my head. So that's why I connected to that. But the
I
rest
totally
of
get
it,
that.
but the rest of it was utter and total ass. Like there were parts in that show. Hold on, Robert. Damn.
Sorry.
Let him talk. Let him talk.
There are parts of that show that I enjoyed enough to keep me around. Like the boobs. The boobs were great. I appreciated those very much. And and when he went to the other world, we got new ones. It was great. So that kept me around. But then it was the small things like the predictability. It's 2025, people. There is no show, nowhere you can go in all of any entertainment that the background is not going to look like the United Nations. Nowhere in 2025. So the second you see only white people, then something is obviously amiss.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
No, I actually do agree because even I noticed it, right?
Yeah.
And I am very like, I don't look at that to that degree, but when you start to notice a pattern of they're framing these guys on as the bad guys, but are they really the bad guys with the Sons of Liberty? And then you don't see a single person that is not like white and blonde. Like
that was good. I thought that was well done.
I didn't think it was well done. I didn't think so, Rob. Not at all. It was way too obvious, and the fact that everybody was acting like it was this big shock that they was on Earth X in season episode 8, was it? And everybody acting all shocked. How? Right? How did y'all not see that?
Here's why. Because a lot of people still were not sure, is this, because not everyone assumed it was going to be Earth X. Some other people thought it was going to be like other explanations behind it. Maybe that this is John's own, dream world.
Killed all the black people? I mean, that all the Chinese people got.
I agree with Reese on this because even I fucking called it episodes before the reveal. And I was like, so what I thought was at first I didn't see the black people, and then we said, well, maybe it could be his perfect world, but there's still that doesn't make sense.
I agree. That's what I'm saying. But did you think specifically Earth X, or did you think just
it's the only Earth I could? It's the only Earth that I had to reference. Like there is no other Earth I could reference that don't have no black people. Or Hispanic people or Asian people. Like
I still think it was fucking hilarious seeing Adebayo, and they're like, "Get her into black." I'm
Now it's a black thing. That was hilarious. I mean, that was fucking hilarious. That was great. But her jumping in the pool destroyed any faith I had in that episode.
It made no sense. Just go around it.
It was the what? She was not. There wasn't nobody in front of her. She could have just kept all ass and directly.
I know that's what I'm saying. It made no sense except for how Judo killed him.
Whatever goodwill that episode had at the time totally went to shit. Excuse me, 1 second, y'all. Hello, everybody. I'm Reese. I'm just here to say something to back up my man Todd because it was the two of them and it was a little one of him.
Yeah, it was a little heavy, and that's why I kept trying to say no. Todd, you can have your opinion. I'm just.
And I agree. I agree.
Oh no, Rob, you do not agree. You will scream that man down so hard it ain't even fucking funny. I'm sorry, I mean the fuck. I'm sitting in the audience like, dog, how you dogging my man like that? Like he's supposed to know every comic book.
I wasn't expecting you
to
know.
He is a normie. He's coming, and that's a good perspective to have, right?
Yeah.
Somebody that doesn't necessarily know the comics.
The one you want the most.
No, I understand that. I wasn't saying he's expected to know it. My own argument simply was just because it didn't go the more obvious route that normies would know, doesn't mean you should chalk it up as bad. Like just because they didn't go with the Phantom Zone, and instead they went with Salvation, doesn't mean that it's not good. Because
it wasn't good, but it wasn't good though, Robert. It wasn't.
What's wrong with Salvation?
Look, hold on, pause. It's not about. I'm talking about the episode. Fuck
All right.
Salvation, and then you literally leave him and the audience in the middle of nowhere, in a wasteland.
Yeah.
Strange sounds around. That's your big.
It's a cliffhanger.
No, stop. Hold up. Wait. Pause. I need you to answer this. Your big ending to your show that is not getting to season 3. Yes, it's getting a new one, but it's not getting to season 3. But the big ending that's supposed to pull people who don't know nothing about comic books back in for another season of James Gunn's universe, with an ending of him standing in the middle of nowhere.
Of
with
course,
shit
they want him.
I want to know what happened.
People to know. They want to know. They want to know how Chris is going to get saved. They want to know how they're going to get back to them.
No.
Whatever show.
Pause, Robert. Pause. Hold up. Stop. Nerdette, I adore you, and your opinion means the world to me. But you're out of your freaking mind. If you want regular people, myself, well, I'm not really a regular people, but Todd and
I'm
all
just here.
Huh?
I'm just here.
No,
you're just here. No, brother, I need you to back me up. I'm here to back you up. You need to back me the fuck up. I'm here.
All right.
When it comes to Normie, you got to pull them back in. You got instead of ending with you drop him in there, but instead of throwing the end credit of him bloody and in a total heap at the end of the show, you didn't do that. You just left it there. Who's supposed to come back for that shit?
Yeah,
you didn't give people a pull, a yank, like nothing.
So okay, I don't mind the ending, but what would you have rather they did? Like, how else could they have ended him?
I just told
him in
you.
a bloody
The
heap
simplest
like
way to end that one was all right. Before the end credits, you get the same ending with Chris in the middle of the nowhere with all these crazy sounds around. But then an end credit where he's bloody and a fucking mess, and now there are stakes. Now there's a reason for me to come back next year.
And I think that's why they tried to put the it was like
instead they gave us on a bio and her breaking up. Like, what the fuck is that? Was just I'm sorry, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you.
No, you're fine.
It was a bad episode, bro. Like it was so bad for a regular person. And then I got Robert here arguing that wait, Game of Thrones didn't have people reading it either. I've never read Game of Thrones, the books. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But it pulled in everybody. A bunch of people who never read it a day in their life, didn't know shit about Daenerys or none of that. And they still pulled 6.5 seasons.
All
right. Other two really are bad. But you don't need the source material all the time if you put out a hook.
No. I do agree with that, but it is a bonus for people that have read the source material to go, oh my God, checkmate.
I totally agree with you on that kind of stuff. That's perfectly all the little tidbits for the real fans. Those are supposed to be there. I'm not saying none of that should be taken out, but if you don't keep the normies involved, then your show is going to fail. That's just how it is.
But isn't that also? Can I hold on, Robert? I just want to make a slight argument. Then I promise I'll let you talk. Isn't that where Marvel went downhill? They catered too much to the normies.
No, they didn't. They catered to themselves. They catered to their new and all different characters. Their characters that they wanted to get out there to replace those old characters. They didn't cater to the audience. The audience didn't want that shit. And as you see with Marvel's box office, the normies, nobody wanted that shit. Do you see their ratings on their TV shows? Do you see Superman making $638 million instead of the at least 800 to 900 million?
I honestly, that was on my bingo card that it would make $1 billion, and it didn't.
If anybody watched my show, from the rip before it came out, I put it at the $650 to $700 million because of the climate and James Gunn being the director. I said that from the rip, and I put Fantastic Four at around 600 to 650. They both came in around those numbers, and that is horrible.
Now,
horrible.
I mean, it's not horrible, but it's not good.
It is.
To be fair,
I would say it's. Wait, one more second. I know you over there freaking the fuck out, but one more second. With Superman, for any other movie, for Captain America, for Thor, for Green Arrow, for Wonder Woman, those $700-800 million would be an acceptable number. But Wonder Woman made $1 billion with her first flick. Superman made $638 million. Your brand new James Gunn Superman got beat by Demon Slayer. You understand that? That's an issue. But some people
Demon
won't
Slayer
accept
is
that.
super popular right now with kids, though. Like, it's really,
Stop
big.
Stop it.
I know. Superman. I do agree. I think that movie was
mid.
Excruciatingly mid.
It was the third best Superman.
Yes, Robert, you've been patient.
You've been so patient. Go ahead, Robert.
First of all, the big problem with why Superman didn't do so well was because it didn't do well overseas, because there were a lot. And the fact that Friends at the Force suffered the exact same thing tells us it was more about the climate of the world at that point. I don't think it had anything to do with the reaction to the content of the movie. I think it had everything to do with the fact that they were from America and people were basically in protest of everything. I think if it came out last year, for example, it would have been a lot better. I personally believe both of them.
I don't agree at all. I had more to say that I've been trying to say that.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
All right. And now the other thing is, so what you're saying is the way to get people hooked in is to have Peacemaker be a bloody mess and everything, and people would have just instantly gone in. Not just pushing him on there and leaving him like, how's he going to get out of this one? It has to be, I'm a big mess. It's the only way.
Yes, fuck yes. Fucking, what are you talking about? Him just standing there with fucking stupid ass sounds around him. That's how you end it? That's how you would end it. The man who has read a billion comic books. Okay. Stop. Pause, you weirdo. Bottom line, you know how to end.
You know how many books I've read?
You have read so many things.
Not all of them have.
You have seen so many things. That's how you pull people in. That's how somebody who plays Stardew Valley pull people in.
I love Stardew Valley.
Okay.
I know.
Reese.
I know. You also like Wonder Woman 84.
Reese.
I'm just saying. Huh?
No, the way it ended was we already know because we don't know what. Yeah,
ominous is ass. Bottom line.
I understand I understand the criticism of it. I do think with the show, the tone of the show, it is over the top. It is bloody. It is gory. I could see either one working. I get what you're saying. But I don't mind this.
Okay. Now,
listen, one didn't work already. Okay. One already didn't work. That's just what I'm saying.
But here's the other thing, though. If we just ended there, we would have had no setup whatsoever, how we got there, or anything. Because
how do you not have a setup when you have your main character in actual peril?
Because what was more important.
No, you're not just imagining. Well, it could be dinosaurs. It could be anything. This could be loud ass bugs. What the fuck? It could have been nothing.
Here's why. Huh? What's more important is how he got there.
What the ass? What are you talking about? How he got there? This is not about the fucking journey. This is about
no. That's not what I mean.
Explain yourself.
I'm trying to. You're cutting me off. I'm trying to explain myself.
Don't freak out. Explain.
I'm trying.
Stop talking already.
Okay. What led us there was because we had to see Rick Flag Sr. sending him there. All of that stuff. That's what was important because it tells us how far Rick Flag Sr. has fallen. The whole point of it was more about. That was what was more important. Was simply the fact.
No, it was not.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Peacemaker is your flipping lead character. He is the guy in the title.
But this is supposed to be also setting up for the greater DCU, and the whole point is we don't now. Now we know that Rick Flag Sr. is going down.
Who's Big Daddy?
It's Gary Turbo. Gary Turbo wanted to join.
But that's
also,
my
good
argument.
Morning, Gary.
All right, hello, Gary.
Yeah, that is my point, Reese. This is supposed to be setting
Your point is bullshit, though, Rob. I'm telling you that 9,000 times.
How are we going to set up for the rest of the?
I agree with Robert on this one. I really enjoyed this kind of ominous. I could see,
but that's the twist, nerd. That you would. You are the little chick that likes Thor: Love and Thunder. You are the little chick.
But they had the little kids in it. Come on.
And you're the chick who likes Wonder Woman 84. Your opinion on some things are really bad. Really bad.
Let me ask you this. How would you set up which Rick Flagg's whole fall from grace and how he's possibly going to go overboard and send other people to salvation? How would you set that up? How we don't know.
See, that's your problem.
Reese,
that's your problem.
Reese,
you seem to think that I have this real big issue with the Rick Flag thing. I don't give a fuck about the Rick Flag thing. Not even a little bit. They did that okay. Pause. They did that okay. There's nothing wrong with what they did with Rick Flag. But if you end your show, and yes, Ray, I understand Avengers ended on Stormer, but it's a movie. Big difference. Big fucking difference. And what it ended on for real was the Avengers winning. So it's a big difference.
They set up checkmate.
Yeah.
No, stop. Stop.
That's a win. That's
a huge win, especially for people that like, that know these little. I know it's not supposed to be just for diehard fans. I know it's supposed to be for normies, but I was so excited when I seen that.
And I'm not saying anything's wrong with the checkmate thing, not even slightly. My issue is, bottom line, the overly emotional bullshit that whole episode that James Gunn literally said was going to blow your socks off was ass, and ending it on nothing was way worse for a season, especially for an episode that had nothing actually going on, for a season that pretty much had nothing going on.
Okay, I want to come in.
Go.
If I can agree on Reese when he says that this season was highly people were highly anticipated by the ending, that they were a lot of people were majorly let down. Like, if you look at season 1, when that ending happened, when the Justice League came down, that was hype. Season 2,
I love how they changed it though,
and that was good too.
Yeah,
that made sense.
But at the end of season 2, he's just stranded on some island with possibly some dinosaurs or whatever the fuck it is.
Big ass bugs or something. It don't even fucking matter what they was. Leaving him there like that, it totally throws off the whole show.
Like, what would have been perfect is if they set up some type of villain that's going to be in the next movie.
Anything.
They did. They set up Keith.
Yeah, and Rick Flag Sr. is a possible
villain
what? Now.
Absolutely he is. And you know what I was very surprised about in this season that I fully expected every step of the way was that Rick Flag Sr. was going to see his son in the other universe.
Yeah, so did I.
And that I was kind of, and I'm not going to lie, that was just something I made up in my head, but I was still a little disappointed it didn't
I expected
happen.
that too.
It's still going.
Yeah, I was expecting him to shoot his son.
It's going to happen. It's going to go down. Like, there's no getting around it. Like, y'all, when you start playing with multiverses, which was driving the Marvel fans away, when you start doing shit like this, you're jumping the shark.
Here's the one thing I want to say, though. Unlike the MCU, where they basically went about it the weird way and the wrong way, where they were doing stuff like, it is, we're just using this for replacement characters and everything. Here, they actually used it for story reasons. That, I think, is a big difference between...
And I like how the worlds weren't, just different. They were literally worlds that were fucking Candyland. I'm glad they're not...
No, that was torture.
A whole bunch of multiversal
that was terrible.
Yes, that was terrible. That was absolute torture.
That little bit.
Only good part was when the ball guy's face ate off. That was funny as hell. That was funny. That was fucking hilarious. Gary Turbo, why are you so quiet?
You haven't got a chance to talk. How are ya?
Yeah, go ahead, Gary. Yeah.
Oh, I'm doing good. But yeah, I agree with Reese under one.
Go, please do.
They just a cliffhanger, and we're not. Who else going to be put in the prison? Like,
we don't know yet.
I know that they're setting this up for. I know that's up for Salvation Run, but we don't even know who's going to be put there.
Exactly.
Joker yet. We don't. Lex Luthor's still in. Is like the only one there.
Well,
we're not even going.
Yeah, but they're kind
Gonna
of
have
leaning favorably
Villains like
towards him
Captain
now.
Boomerang to Flash.
Now, they're not going to go one for one. They're not going to go
So,
one for
the only
one
person-
adapting Salvation Run now.
You know, the weird part about that is leaving on
So the only person that's put there.
Is Peacemaker. Yeah.
Well, he's the first.
Yeah, I ain't hearing he's supposed to be he's the trial run. He's the
Exactly. He's the trial run, and they're going to start sending others there now. But God has made clear it's not going to be a 1-to-1 translation of Salvation Run where you're going to have Jokers there and everyone. It's going to be more of a case where that's where they're going to start dumping the villains. And my guess is that's going to lead to the villains caballing together and be like, okay, we got to get out of here. As soon as we get out of here, it's payback. I think it's going to lead to the
or
formation of the
it's going to
injustice.
lead to Checkmate going on some sort of
Okay,
rescue
okay,
mission.
I'm sorry, but this whole checkmate thing, what if that's just a fucking reference?
No,
What-
it's not.
No, it's
It's
why would
not.
it be
It's
that?
because
You
they
literally
started
have the
business.
Black Queen.
The
there.
Checkmate is not as good as they think they make. Those two are making it out
It
to be.
could
They're
be
shady as shit.
nostalgia.
Too.
Shush.
Just saying.
What's
just
wrong with
saying.
Checkmate? What's wrong with Checkmate?
They
Better than
shady as
Argus.
shit, Robert.
Checkmate is
They
better than
shady as
Argus.
everybody else. And if your
Yeah, they
superheroes
are.
are shady as shit, then what? And don't act like they're not.
First of all, Checkmate is better than Argus.
Oh, look at that! No, stop.
Don't get it.
going
You
totally
need
against-
a
Yeah, that is
shield
true.
style. You
You're
need
trying
a
to make
shield.
a reason to argue. I
You
said
need
Checkmate is shady as shit. Why can't you just leave it at Checkmate? Yeah, they is shady as shit. Well, they better than Argus. Fuck Argus. I'm saying you just started the superheroes. Just started a shady ass group.
First of
That's
all,
all
so far it's
I'm
not
making.
so long until Waller herself is in charge. It's not going to be shady yet.
But it's possible
fun.
now we're gonna get Vixen. Wasn't Vixen one of the original
No.
members?
No,
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure Vixen was not. Let me double check.
Trust me.
I know,
This is
I know
a-
Mr. Terrific was. I know Mr. Terrific was.
She's not part of it. Now, Green Arrow was.
Who?
No,
you
no,
said.
it was the original formers of it would include Amanda Waller and King Faraday and all that, but it was all a bunch of the spy type of organization characters, not any of the heroes yet.
Yeah.
They're like
Shady
a
as shit.
CIA organization.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
And
it was
the
a
CI
very
shady as
disappointing. It was very disappointing not to see like Amanda Waller in season 2.
Because she wasn't needed for the season 2, to be fair.
Well, I know, but like especially in season 1 with that little cameo and that like big reveal of
Right.
Watanabe being I think it's Watanabe. That's her name.
Yeah.
What?
Amanda Waller's daughter.
Adebayo?
Yeah, Adebayo. Fuck's sake. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't bring that up again in season 2, like just to talk or
Okay,
something.
that I will agree with. That I'll agree with.
Because she was struggling after I guess her and her wife split.
I thought
Oh,
that
Lord.
was a dumb
This is really a thing.
part.
This is really a fucking thing. Wow. Okay. My bad.
Yeah, it's fine.
I was muted. My bad.
All right. So
All right, I want to ask Gary, do you have anything else to bring up?
Yeah, because we don't want to talk over you.
Oh
And we
yeah,
definitely
they
will.
should have had they should have flirted with doing more.
That dude was
doing
hilarious.
more,
He was great.
talking to Adrian a little bit more, because that the whole them conversing.
Oh, their
Oh.
dynamic was so
Spiders.
It
good.
really is. It really is.
Yep.
It had
So-
parts.
So, were you guys expecting Adrian to be different in the other world?
Nah.
No,
Like,
no,
not as
I think
cringy?
that actually worked out really well. That the big difference they had was the Peacemaker difference. I thought that was really good.
That happens.
Yeah.
That
I thought it was
happens on
gonna be
other
cool.
worlds. That happens on other worlds. And not everyone's going to be drastically different.
No,
So
I
what-
thought it was
like
gonna be
that.
cooler. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be cooler than he is. I want to meet. I want to meet the ball who on their side, the bitch, the ball, the fat ball. I hate that dude so much. I wanted to meet a different version of him and totally kill off the other ball. Huh?
Wait. You said the fat guy?
The fat dude, yeah, with the glasses.
Economo?
I hated that dude so much. He
Economo?
He was
I wanted
like
to hit him in the
nerd
face with a
adorable.
baseball bat in Minecraft, like so often. Like I swear, I hate that dude. I hated him every step of the way. There's nothing good about his character, and he should be dragged behind a bunch of Legos. Like something.
His scene with Tim Meadows was really funny.
No, I disagree.
His black
it made me
ops
hate
trying
him
to be
more.
funny and make people laugh was absolutely ridiculous.
Like calling the
Maybe
chick
it made me
titties.
want to grab a nail gun and just start flinging. Just start flinging them at him. Like, you fucker. Like, oh my fucking goodness. Stop.
But he wasn't my favorite character in the show, but I didn't. But I don't hate him that much.
No,
either.
I would say easily Adebayo was my favorite. I don't know. I hate saying that because I love hardcore too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tim Meadows easily the best character in the whole show.
He was really, really good. I liked him a lot.
Who?
Like a
Tim Meadows?
giant fucking duck attacked them. I loved him.
Yo, the bird blindness shit. Oh my god.
No. It's the scene where him, the cyborg chick, and Economos are talking, and Tim Meadows says, "Yeah, he's trying to use my disability against me. Is it funny? Yeah, barely. I mean, very."
Duh. I'm sitting there the whole time like, this gotta be improv, bro. This can't be. He couldn't have wrote this.
Yeah.
And no way nobody wrote this. This is too fucking good, bro. So
Again,
the story Tim Meadows was telling about the stripper with the heart eyes, and then he's like motorbutting her, and then the next scene the dude gets mauled to death. Oh, it was good.
Yeah, it had, like, don't get me wrong, throughout the season there was sprinkled a couple of alright moments, but to end it, which is my biggest gripe, is that last episode, the fact that this was the lead-in from Superman's the lead-in for it, that pissed me off every single way. But
also that alien.
Pause for one moment, Todd. Give me 1 second to explain why the whole Superman being the lead-in for a very rated MA show.
Yeah, I knew that's where you were going.
Throws me off just on account that some people didn't watch Peacemaker season 1. Normies, regular people who only watched Superman, who only went to see Superman. And then James Gunn said Superman is the lead-in for Peacemaker. Hey kids, let's sit down and watch the next part of Superman. He might be in this. Kids, let's sit down and watch Peacemaker.
Maybe the adults in this situation, the parents, should just Google it. See what it is. The show
Google
says, warning, sex, violence, gore.
Wait, pause. He did not say that he was the actor was in it, though. He did not say the actor was going to be in it. He said he wasn't.
Look, stop doing the semantic bullshit. I'm saying people, regular people who are just coming from Superman, who know nothing about Peacemaker, aren't going to just go Google something. They're going to take it. Oh, this is the lead-in for that? Okay, let's go watch this. Not everybody is going to jump on Google. It's not really that big a deal when it's a TV show. That's a lead-in from a kids' movie. You can't have a kids' movie be the lead-in for your mature adult movie show.
Yeah.
I don't know. That doesn't bother me.
For one, business-wise, you just lost at least a third of your audience because kids can't watch the next part or the continuation of Superman.
So wait. What you're saying is basically from now on, DCU can never do any adult stuff at all.
No, he's not saying that.
I just said stop doing that semantic bullshit. I said
he's
specifically
saying it's from a kids to an adult theme thing, and but I do think that's more along the lines of that's where the parents should come in.
Yeah,
and this isn't a first season; this is a second season.
I totally understand what you're saying, but not everybody thinks like you. That's just how it is. And you got to take those
people are lazy,
and you have to take those people as a business person into account when you're saying my kids' movie leads into this adult show.
He was saying that more. He wasn't saying that for the kids, though. He was saying that for anyone
else. Okay, Rob.
Okay,
I get it. I understand what you're saying.
Okay. So I can agree with Reese on what he's saying, because didn't James Gunn say before the show even started that in his universe you have to watch Peacemaker to know what's going on next?
No, he didn't
You
say you
did
have
too.
to.
And you
He
actually
not say.
did.
He did not say
Yes.
you have to. He said if you wanted to, it was optional. And he's trying to avoid. He's trying to avoid. He's trying to avoid the
How do
need
people
for.
let you get away with this bullshit all the time? Like, it don't make no fucking sense.
Because
You know what he said. You know his intentions. Yeah,
He didn't say.
well, he
didn't
said
say,
if. No, he didn't say if.
No,
Salvation
he didn't
leads
say-
into the next movie.
No, well, first
It
off, we do
leads
not.
into your-
Okay,
It continues your
Reese,
universe. And
we
you
do
just
not
dumped the kid.
know. We do not know.
You literally
how
just
much-
dumped
we
the
do-
children.
No, Reese. We do not know how much is going to lead into it. We do
Oh,
not know
fuck
how it's
out
going to
of
play. No, we
You
do
just
not.
set up. You've been arguing it from the beginning of the fucking show what it was setting up.
Finish.
Now all of a sudden we don't know what it's setting up.
No, can't finish.
What the
Nope.
shit is that?
Okay.
People let you get away with that shit all the time. Fuck no.
Reese,
Fine.
we
Dad.
don't know how much this
Okay,
is going to
okay,
tie in. Is
go
what
ahead.
I'm saying. We do not know how
Okay,
much.
okay,
at all.
okay,
We do-
okay.
Okay.
You got it.
And
You got it.
yeah.
Even though that was your beginning argument, you
No,
got
that's
it.
not my
You
beginning
got it.
argument. All I
You got
said
it.
was.
You're absolutely right, Robert.
I freaking said.
Now I
was-
understand why people let you get away with this shit. Because
Okay,
it's
so
pointless
hold on.
arguing with it.
Well, I didn't even know that's what James Gunn said. Do you think we're talking about normies here? Do you really think normies know what James Gunn said?
Yes.
Probably not.
I'm not a
Yes.
normie, and I'm not a normie, and I don't pay attention to what he says. I watch what I like.
But you
I
don't
watch
pay
what I
attention
don't
to
like.
most things.
Yeah, that's fair.
And that's not an insult, people out there. It's just true.
No, that's just true. Yeah, that's just true.
All right. I posted it in a private chat because my phone's at like 50%. Can we get to the reactions?
We will.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
No, you
pull
were
y'all off
absolutely
track and shit.
fine, and you both are.
Yeah,
more than
no,
welcome
you're
to say it,
fine.
but-
Fine. It is fine. All right.
That shit was just too damn funny.
I was looking it up, and it does look like the numbers. For the season 1, the season 2 premiere was higher than the season 1 premiere and finale, and it's
Exactly.
actually up 22% from
Because
season
Superman
1.
was just leading.
No, that's actually
You
a good
pull
point.
people. You pull people. Nobody. Peacemaker wouldn't have been as successful at the beginning if you didn't have a hook. Like, you needed some for all those people that didn't bother with season 1 because most people didn't bother with Suicide Squad. Now you got a real hook. You got Superman.
Yeah.
You're going to bump your numbers. And
To be honest,
those little kids that can't watch now, that's a third of your audience that don't know what's going to happen in the next movie.
Yeah, but
I'm
it
just
looks like
saying.
that's not affecting it as far as
Yeah.
viewership numbers goes. It's
No,
up from
I'm-
season 1.
But
But the last 2 episodes are not
Actually,
in those
kind of.
numbers, so it
Exactly.
would just be
Yeah.
the first.
That's what I was just said from the beginning,
Yeah.
though, nerd. That's your not paying attention thing right there.
No,
That's
I
what
am.
said
I
from
just
the
wanted to
beginning.
make sure
Like,
it was clear. I wasn't
the
saying
beginning.
about the last 2.
Yeah, at the beginning, that's going to give you one hell of a bump having Superman as your leading. I'm just saying this. I was trying to make that little. It's something that people don't pay attention to, and that's why things fail. Like, it's just how it is. It's not like it's a hidden thing.
because here's my thing, and I will agree with one of the persons that I did react to the whole season. They said that the show was kind of slow at some points, and I agree. The show was very slow at points. Just too much dialogue and nothing really exciting happening.
Maybe, and honestly, it very well could be the girl in me. I think the character work was really well done. There was some slow parts, but every single episode I was just enthralled with. I thought it was so good.
Even Michael Rooker's character, I felt was such a
No,
big
that was the
letdown.
worst part of the
That was
whole
a
season.
waste. Fucking wow.
Yeah, that was a big waste.
What was his point?
Like,
Nothing.
remember when the season was being
There was being a
teased?
setup that Eagly was not your normal eagle, which we already knew.
We already
already
knew,
had
right? It was. Did he just want his friend in the show?
Probably.
Yes, or it was a contractual thing where you got to give them
Yeah.
something.
Well, to be
It could
fair,
anything, but it was a waste any way you look at it. When you got Michael Rooker out there, you use that.
yeah,
You use that. You make him a boss or something.
Well,
Well,
even in Suicide Squad, he was Savant. He was a
wasted there. That's why you would think he
yeah,
actually
but why
hooked
did
him up.
like this one felt like just completely unnecessary. Like we could have had
Yeah.
something else.
Yeah, just what
Yeah.
the stuff that he out that equals the alpha. I was it again.
It was bad. It was,
You-
and don't get me
I
wrong,
almost did
Eagle
it again.
basically the MacGuffin.
the Eagle's like my third favorite character of the show. Like I'm not even gonna lie, but
Yeah, because I remember him being teased. Like the first image was just
Yeah,
his
I remember
character in front of the fire. That was it, and it looked like he was being teased to be the fucking villain too.
I
Yo,
thought
he
he was
kicked
gonna
all
be
them
something along the
agents'
lines of
ass.
Slipknot.
when he beat the shit out of all them agents, I loved that part. That was like my favorite part of the show.
Yeah, but yeah, I do want to. I did enjoy talking about Peacemaker, but I kind of also want to get to reactions because I don't want my phone
Oh,
to
my
die.
bad.
Okay, wait, which one did you okay, you sent a couple.
Yeah.
What'd you want to look at specifically first?
I sent one that had to do with the worst games of 2024.
Oh, let's go.
He said
I
we
love
have to
talking
watch the
games.
whole 7 minutes.
It's really funny.
Okay, I love talking video games though.
And after we do this, can we do the death battle?
Yeah, definitely. But I want to make sure, Gary, you were quiet. You got anything else that we missed that you wanted to say?
Are you there, bro?
Gary,
Gary.
is he on mute?
I don't know, maybe.
Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I'm switching over to my phone.
Okay,
But-
go for it.
Before we start,
Mhm.
Stranger Things season 5 got an update,
Oh yeah?
and this is big. The
Oh,
budget is huge.
well, what
Probably
big
the
prize.
best. Probably the best one. Probably the biggest budget TV cinema has ever seen. Like, okay, before I explain, the biggest one is Lord of the Rings something something. It's a TV show with 456 million. But Stranger Things season 5 has over 400 to 480 million dollar budget.
Oh my god, look at wait, hold
That's
on,
like- Yeah, that's the biggest.
That's fucking crazy. I thought the biggest budget show ever was that Amazon Lord of the Rings thing.
Yeah, like that was the biggest for the
was?
longest time.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
All right, so this is the worst games of the year. We're gonna move the chat over a little bit to make it a little bigger.
Yeah, this is really funny.
But I see the Game
my
Awards,
point,
so that
too.
kind of has me.
I know. Just watch.
Oh my god.
Welcome back to
Oh wait, hold on. Let me
Oh,
turn the
I
music
got
off
myself
in the
shaving.
background. I love all the masks.
You know-
I'm kind of jealous.
Trying
What
to
were you
hide
gonna
your
say, Reese?
Oh, earlier something went wrong.
Oh, okay. This is the mask I really want to get right now. I gotta show you guys. It's so fucking cool. It's so fucking cool. I want to get it and put it on the wall. And I'm not obsessed. Just putting it out there.
All right.
Let's go.
the 10th anniversary of the Worst Game Awards. I'm Jaw Fleeky, and today we're going to bring all your favorite franchises up on stage and execute them right in front of your eyes while all these idiots clap. Yeah, all right, go ahead, bring that first one up here. Fuck you, Fable. Now, before we get into the worst games, if you're expecting Dustborn to top this list, you can go ahead and unexpect that right now. I see Dustborn on the same level as Furry, Hitler, or any of the other hundreds of random shovelware that flops on Steam every day. And if you're saying, Fleek, you son of a bitch, there's a big difference between those two, you're right. One of them has a sequel. But I'm getting off track. The point is, as far as I'm concerned, Dustborn did it right. Go kill off your own franchise with your own bullshit
I'm
over
so
there
mad at
where no
myself.
one will
You know,
ever see.
I should have finished that game.
No, it was
Because I
fucking
didn't get
terrible.
to the parts that
No,
everybody
no.
was talking about, like
It's
the
okay.
trigger and cancel shit. I didn't get to that.
Somebody, no, I seen that. I seen that whole. No, you don't know. You don't want to
I
get there.
saved myself some pain.
Oh my goodness, you saved everybody some fucking pain.
Yes, please, someone go into her account and refund garbage.
Yo, any don't
Mayo
no
Sale
no.
IDs.
Oh my goodness, that game was the in Concord. There were some really fucked up.
I never
Triple
played
A?
Concord, but
Wasn't those AAA games?
no, Dustborn was an indie game. Concord
Yeah.
might have been.
Concord was AAA. Dustborn was not.
Okay, that's what
If
I thought.
anything,
But
Dustborn was a AA game.
Also,
Didn't
I
one of those
mentioned in
kill a
this.
whole studio?
I
Didn't
think
one of those kill a studio?
Concord did.
Concord did. Concord killed its studio, and it was like one of the biggest losses Sony ever had.
And that's
Yeah.
absolutely insane because they wanted you to buy. It was a shooter looter, right? 99% of those are free to play. You buy cosmetics, and they wanted you to spend $40 on a game that looked
Like
the
that.
design wise was terrible.
Oh, trust me, Concord is on here.
Oh, okay. All right, we'll get there.
Yeah.
It
But yeah,
instead
I'm
of
also
over
in
here on
this.
a franchise I like, because that's how we get number
Sorry.
5, Dragon Age the Veilguard. They were so focused
Oh,
on making
Lord.
their own self-inserts that they forgot to make
What
a
the
fucking
fuck?
Dragon Age game. It had bland combat, shallow RPG mechanics,
I never
and the
played
best
this
part
one
of the
either.
story is when it
I seen
ends.
this one
You
too.
know it's bad when gamers are more
bad?
interested in what your
It's so
fired
bad.
employees are making. Isn't that right, Todd? Yeah, you short bitch.
Hey!
Number 4, Helldivers 2 from March to September. Now you may be wondering why the hell this game is higher than Veilguard, and that's because they actually released a great game, then ruined it almost immediately. How
That's what I heard.
As
That-
somebody who was super excited for this game and bought this
Okay,
game,
okay.
I played
Okay,
an hour
this
of it and
this
I hated it.
okay, this game saved itself
How?
because at the very end they fixed the problem that was when
No, I
Yeah.
do know they're still bringing out seasons and they're updating and they're doing stuff. I just was not a fan of it at all.
there was a big problem with the whole online service. That's what I remember.
Well, not only that, but it should have been free. Like it was
No.
$40. These shooter
No,
looters.
Suicide Squad should have been free.
No, it should have been free.
Nice.
If Rivals was free, then this should have been free.
Yeah.
Any of these kind of games should not be.
Mhm.
You already got paid for stuff in game. You shouldn't have to pay for
Yeah.
it.
Right,
That's to make
exactly.
you-
And when you get someone addicted, not saying any names, nobody in this
yeah.
community,
I'll say a
Yeah.
bunch of. I will say a bunch of.
they do buy cosmetics and they
Right.
have all the
By the
cute
way,
outfits.
Todd, I would argue Suicide Squad should not have been free because that actually had a
That was
story
a single
mode
player
campaign.
game, yeah.
That has single player stuff. If it has a story mode, never free.
Now, Helldivers
now I would say
has
never.
no
I shouldn't
single
say
player
never. I
story
should-
mode. It's all on. It's rivals.
There
play.
is story, but it's told in the game.
Right, but there's no single player story mode.
That's why,
Yes.
there's no single player.
All right, let's continue.
Wait, let me see. Hold on. I gotta add. Wait, are you here? Hold on. Wait, what am I doing wrong? I'm not good with this That's not what I wanted.
What's going on?
I see that Gary Turbo is here, but he's not showing up on stream. Hold on. Okay, there I removed him. There I added him. Wait, it says source hidden to show change non-video settings.
I don't know.
I don't freaking know, Gary. Okay, wait, hold on.
Hey, this is a weird one.
There we go. Now we're all here, but
Hold
you
on.
can see it. Okay, so I figured it out. He's here. It's just not showing up on screen. Gary, can you say something to confirm or deny?
Yeah.
Yes, let's go.
Okay.
Okay. Just making sure you're still here. Okay, let's see.
the hell do you go from being this year's biggest sensation to its biggest disappointment in less than a month? It took me 20-something years to do that. Turns out it's actually pretty easy. First, they banned the game in 177 inferior countries. God bless America, American titties, American guns, and American fireworks. Their words, not mine. And then after they cut the player count by 75%,
with
their only
logic.
question was, how do we get the other 25? By nerfing just about everything players liked, and then justifying those nerfs by saying, give it a chance. No! But it's all water under the bridge now because they unnerfed everything and dropped a fantastic new update. Yeah, 177 countries are still banned, but peace has returned to Helldive. Motherfucker! Todd, I'm sorry about what I just said before. Get up here. I got a handcrafted trophy
he's
for you.
sorry.
Just kidding. It's an empty box. Fuck off my stage. Go back to your booster seat. Number 3. How
Hold
can
on,
we
hold on,
forget
hold
about...
on. I gotta look before we get into the number 3 one. I need to look at the Helldivers Steam numbers because I
doing
think
pretty
it's
good.
still pretty popular.
Yeah, it's doing pretty good.
No wonder why they took
Look,
the
for-
Xbox.
Oh no, it's not. I mean, it's
No.
doing okay, but it's at
What's
So it's
27K.
Rivals.
No, Rivals is
27K?
at 100.
It's like Todd, you're
300,000.
Not terrible.
first of all, you're looking also at the Steam numbers. We don't know the console numbers. Also, as people have said, basically its core audience has now stabilized.
Yeah, and I think that's probably what happened with Helldivers. The same thing's happening with Rivals. On Steam, it's about 100 to 130K. We don't know console numbers. That's the normies are gone, right?
Yeah, there's people who actually want to play it are sticking around. You might get the occasional surge of people wanting to give it a try, but yeah, but now people are like, oh, this is what to expect. Okay.
Okay.
Bye, Spiffy. Have a good day at work. Oh wait, you're not third shift anymore. Have a good day.
Know that.
Yeah.
Todd's phone is going to die soon, so if you're going to do that, just keep him around.
All right, let's go.
This year's biggest loser, the quadruple XL flop overweight watch. Concord, did you not just hear what I said? I said die where no one else will see it. When you spend $400 million fucking dollars, now I gotta see it. Despite everyone attributing the failure of Concord to the oversaturated market of hero shooters, it actually came at the perfect time to penetrate the market. Fellas, somehow after 8 years of development hell, they managed to perfectly line up their release date to be exactly when Overwatch fell off and left a wide open door for any decent hero shooter to take their spot. Now, unfortunately for Concord, that door was not wide enough for DAW, so Marvel Rivals slipped in there instead. Here's the slow and wide. I don't need to play as characters that deadlift 400 pounds every time they get up from a chair because one's more than enough. Other than making Overwatch worse by putting its gameplay on DAW's diet and budget cutting the roster, the only unique value out of Concord was that they were going to add weekly cinematics. Sony, not again. Come over here. Listen, we already have 15
They're inclusive, no, that stop it,
we
you
didn't
dig it?
need to see Dog go for another 20. You finally made a game that didn't have 30-minute
That's
walk
all
and
the
talk
fat people
alongs.
in the
One game of the year. Look at that, buddy. Todd wasn't even up
I
there.
don't
No,
even care about the Chubba Chubs. Look how you can make. Okay, look at even like they brought up Rivals, right? Look at Angela. That's a big fucking bitch.
Yeah, but she's also bad.
Yeah, but here's the big issue. As it's been said before, what led to all this was because the character designer was screwing the director and she wanted to get whatever she wanted in.
That's ridiculous.
Sounds like
Actually, Angela is pretty muscular. She's not like chubby.
No, she's not. Yeah, she's fit. I just meant she's a big girl. Like, you can do a big girl design.
No, there's a difference between a big girl and a big girl. There's a big fucking difference. As a dude, you know it.
She's
There's
not
a
fat.
big difference.
But look,
you
can make a character even like Emma. She is not a real. She's thick. She looks great. You don't have to make them look like a chubba chub.
They make whales and say, "Hey, enjoy this." Nobody wants a whale.
Weird.
Nobody wants the warthog. That's not how it works.
You can make a chubby character.
Okay.
Go ahead, Gary.
Go ahead, Gary.
Yeah.
Don't you just talking, bro?
Okay, well, actually, I have a good example of a chubby character that works. Bloomin' Rage.
Who?
The main character, the game, it's called Lost Records, Bloomin' Rage. I played it a while back. The main character looked like Squirrel Girl. She had a little bit of chubba chub on her, but she was done well. Her design was cute. It wasn't made to be. Wasn't made to fuck with your senses and make you go.
It wasn't cute. It wasn't cute. It wasn't cute. It really wasn't. It wasn't.
This is Reese we're talking about here.
If you're talking about like a chubby girl that works, might as well say White. I mean, she's clearly Captain Cold, but she's like the most popular chubby girl. Or you can go with Borderlands, and you have
who is it? May?
Morbidly obese, but everyone liked her.
Morbidly obese is my lord. No, but I know some people who like to.
Why are we talking about this?
This works. She's adorable.
Can we get
Chubba chub.
Okay, Todd's phone.
Todd, you do this every stream. Charge your phone next time.
I do. It's always at 100% every time we do this.
You do what I do. Get an external battery. Charger.
Let's go.
It wasn't because he couldn't reach it, because of his short height and all. Anyways, what I'm saying is take a hint. Please just surrender. I'm sorry, I meant Ubisoft, where you at? Number 2, Ubisoft, please just surrender to Tencent already. After all those times you Frenchies surrendered, now's when you start putting up a fight? But all kidding aside, Tencent's just a new flavor of shit, pimps. But Ubisoft, you've been fucking up for years. You kind of brought this on yourself. You've ruined half your IPs, the other half you've forgotten about. And because of your NFT game, I just discovered you got Rayman somewhere doing coke off a cowgirl's ass. Listen, I'll wish list that and research that later. It's not the point. The point is, they're at number 2 because Ubisoft made so much dog shit this year. I had to lump it into one worst game so they didn't take over the entire goddamn list. This year's been a mag dump of blanks for them. They started 2024 by launching their quadruple A mobile game that cost them $200 million to make, which started as a Black Flag DLC, by the way, so I guess they spent 11 years and $200 million making that game worse. Then they launched the Call of Duty killer X Defiant, which was killed by Call of Duty. Star Wars Outlaws was so boring, not even the people who bought it played it, and they capped off the year by delaying them.
Isn't this guy like a known, hold on.
Outlaws was so boring, not even the people.
Isn't this that anti-woke guy I see popping up every once in a while?
Yeah, stop anti-woke, stop doing this.
Yep, that is him,
Yeah.
I don't take anything he says seriously.
I mean, I'll take things that they have their opinion. I don't care about that. But
Robert,
their whole agenda and grifting thing, it's just not my thing.
Yeah, Robert, you're probably not gonna like the next one.
It's funny.
Let me guess. Suicide Squad's the next one. I don't care.
Wait. Let Gary talk.
It's funny how the main character of this game looks just like Ellen Ripley from Aliens, and then everyone.
She does.
The fuck she don't? Oh, she do not look like.
Okay.
She does.
The first movie.
She looks like first movie Ripley.
No, she doesn't.
It's the curly hair.
It's the curly hair. That's all y'all saying. Stop.
Dude, that's a 1980s hairstyle.
It is.
It's a 1980s hairstyle with a butt face. Go ahead. Let's move on. Hit play.
Let's go.
Ellen Ripley.
It's gonna be Suicide Squad. We know this.
And they capped off the year by delaying the final nail in their coffin to 2025, replacing their big finale instead.
But that game actually did really good. I didn't personally enjoy it, but it did
2
good.
NFT games. Be honest with me now, Ubisoft. How much of Rayman?
So the NFT thing is weird to me because there was this game called Moonfrost that kept emailing and wanting me to play their game because it was a cozy game, right? And come to find out, they were doing it to a lot of cozy channels and they were literally wanting people. So in cozy games, you got to craft, you got to do these things. You had to buy NFTs to do these things. I'm like, no, I'm not buying. I don't even know really what an NFT is.
That's how they get you, Tristan. How they get you.
Yeah, I'm not even interested. I don't want to buy a shovel. That should be free.
Should be.
Yeah, we don't want any shovelware.
Supply. Did you inhale to cook up these brilliant ideas? Did you guys make this in a weekend? And if so, why? Ubisoft flopped so many games this year, now they gotta pray for some El Salvadorian cartel to launder money via snow-sniffing Rayman NFTs. Moving on. No, wait, hang on a second. I forgot that they launched Prince of Persia at the beginning of this year.
Wait,
nah,
that's the
all
one
right,
that
so did
Seven
everyone
Backs
else.
are
But this
really
last
loving,
game
isn't
is
it?
unforgettable. Truly, some magical things had to happen for this.
Robert, isn't that Prince of Persia the one that...
Yeah, that was a good one.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, that's a really good game.
PS Plus. I just haven't ever tried it.
What is it?
It's called
Lost Crown.
Lost Crown. Prince of Persia.
Yeah, the Prince of Persia, the Lost Crown.
I've been wanting to play a Prince of Persia game forever. Every time I see Prince, I just stop.
Well, that's like the predecessor to a king. So just think of him as the king of Persia.
No.
I don't know. Seven Backs thought it was really, really good.
And I take their opinion quite seriously, but at the same time, it's like God of War. The Witcher. They're games I want to play, but something always comes up before that.
I know. I totally get it. Also, Joseph, I was going to email you and see how you were doing.
I was in my chat yesterday. That's my man. He keeps trying to show up and get me drunk. Evil.
Fair.
to align with our big 10th anniversary show. Things that may not have ever seemed a possibility. If you truly love video games like I do, this moment is for all of us. And the winner of this year's worst game of the year is Todd. Sit your ass back down. You can't even win a worst game award. No, it's Suicide Squad. Boy, Arkham Batman, at least this time the chair's leather. I bet you forgot this piece of shit even came out this year. So did I. I just added it 5 minutes before I was about to publish the video. Listen, I've got 3 videos on this game. I'm done talking about it. The game was bad, the cash shop was bad, and all the post-launch content was like an IV drip of cyanide. We got the Twinkler, Mr. Mrs. Freeze Fire, whatever they identify as. Then we got the social justice daughter of a hitman, and then just a chill guy.
Why is she social justice? Because she's
I told somebody the day they got this game, the day they started talking about somebody, I don't remember who I told.
So excited! Stop it!
I was like, this is going to be bad. This is going to be so bad.
To be fair, I see Harley Quinn and everything else fades away.
Yes, but you need to really open your eyes whenever you see a game that has Harley Quinn and not just think about
Harley Quinn.
That doesn't mean anything.
I get your argument. Your argument is valid. It absolutely is. But when people around you are telling you, this is going to be horrible, this is going to be a waste of your money, please don't do this, and you go ahead and do it anyway.
Yeah.
That's on you.
We tried so hard with that game.
Y'all did
so hard.
You really did. I laughed at you the whole time.
Every stream was a glitch here, a glitch. I love the single player mode. Don't get me wrong. Every stream fucked up.
Every single time I laughed my ass off.
Now here's the thing that makes this game really bullshit. The content, with the characters, they never show up at the fucking end of the game. They're in the online section. They never show up. So it's
what?
Like at the very end during that god awful low budget cutscene. That's just a fucking
that was something they threw together.
Yes, but at the very last moment, because you can tell their budget was low at the end.
I didn't see
you mean like Black Falcon Winter Soldier?
Yes, but at the very end, none of the extra characters like Mrs. Freeze, the Jokers, or Lawless ever show up.
I mean,
yes, all the main. Yeah, I think he does show up there, but because he's a main character.
See, I didn't finish it.
That's because that cinematic was tossed together. That was not meant to be the final cinematic.
Yes, but it was so lazily done.
Oh, it was. Because obviously we missed out on all that were clearly being held over.
Okay, and also, this one I wanted to talk about the most. And I don't care if my phone dies after this, but this one I want to talk about the most because the whole story makes no fucking sense. One, Robert, I don't care. It is hinted at they were clones. I do not care. From a person's point of view who does not.
They were clearly clones. It wasn't.
Yes, but for people who do not care about the comics, how are they supposed to know?
Here's one.
Context clues.
But it was kind of obvious.
Yeah.
The Justice League being not the real Justice League, that was obvious as hell. But the character assassinations were totally fucked up and made that game ass.
Yeah, Wonder Woman.
Like, why did Wonder Woman die? They could have had her as the important side character.
No, I do agree. She didn't have to die.
Bring back another Lex from another universe. If you just don't use,
for me personally,
as a cop out, bad writing, then just don't put them in the
You know what's
game.
fucked up is if you think about it, Wonder Woman is the actually only character to die in this.
Yeah.
Well, technically, Tim or Dick.
Yeah,
well, I mean, in the cinematic.
Yes.
Not a good game.
You guys hear me?
Yes.
Then they could have had Rick Flag as a Green Lantern. That would have been
cool.
even better.
No, it wouldn't.
Cool.
I'm so tired of more Earth fucking Green Lantern. Stop putting shit in people's heads. No more Earth Green Lanterns.
Only Jessica.
They had so many other superheroes as Green Lantern. They had in DC. They had Dinah Lance as Green Lantern.
Yeah.
I mean, even in the Batman Brave and the Bold, they built Batman into a Green Lantern.
Yes, I had that's the there are so
too many
Green Lanterns. It's a mess. You keep doing it. You keep diluting Green Lantern.
Anyone could be a Green Lantern.
Okay. Ray, I'm sorry.
There's 90,000 lanterns. Why everybody got to be a fucking Green Lantern? And why did everybody got to be from Earth? Earth ain't that.
Yeah.
We hear you, Robert. You're just quiet.
Because they have.
Okay.
They already have.
I was trying to say one thing about
other Green Lanterns. Already have planets that they're protecting.
Hold up, Robert, really low, y'all. Let him talk.
I've been trying to say something.
And then with Wonder Woman, they could have had her working with the Suicide Squad, building.
Hold up, Gary, hold up. Robert is very, very low, and we can't hear him. Robert, throw your point out there, so while everybody quiet.
Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. All right, I'm sorry.
No, you're okay.
But as I was saying, what I was trying to say to Todd was, he says, "How are we supposed to know?" Here's a big one. Flash gets his fingers chopped off. Next time we see him, he has his full set of fingers. Explain that.
Brainiac could have just healed him and attached the finger there.
That's making it just as much an assumption about the clones that what you just said there. That is just as much an assumption anyone else can make. You asked for proof. That was a big one. The fact that how the I can bring up the Green Lantern ring, but that one could be a bit hazy. But trust me. Or the fact Superman was not as affected by the kryptonite. That's a big one.
Well, and it was.
You know, for a failed game, right?
It was predictable, right? I think that's the biggest part. It was predictable.
Well, but see, my thing, if they want, I would give this game credit to honor Kevin in a better way by making him switch roles with Wonder Woman.
You know what? I can see that.
He was going to die, though. They didn't know he was going to die.
Yes, but that would have been a better send-off for his character.
It's the Arkham universe. His universe. Why would they give him the smaller role?
Because here's the other
without
thing.
him, there is no universe.
One, they weren't going to. The main big reason why didn't they try and rearrange it? One, they didn't know this was going to be his finale, his swan song. If they did, I'm sure they would have. They couldn't go back and rearrange it afterwards. They couldn't.
Because he died.
Yeah, he died. What are you going to do? You with the audio
But still, this is the Arkham universe. Why would you make Batman a lesser player in the Arkham universe?
No, I do agree. Like the what was it? The kind of museum you went through, that was very, very cool. There was some very cool parts, but even I can admit I didn't hate this game. Just saying that the way he died seems a little sus after everything we've been through with him throughout all the games.
Yeah.
And it was just
actually I didn't have a problem with that.
Even if you didn't know the fucking twist that they were clones, that broke people's heart.
Oh yeah.
I personally hated the part where
Oh wait, did Reese just leave?
Harley Quinn was purchasing.
Did we just lose Reese?
Yeah, I think I heard him say he's got to go back to work, and he hopped off. He must have had to go.
Ray, shut the fuck up. Batman was not the best boss battle. That was terrible. All you did was just jump around and shoot. That was it.
The museum.
That was everything. Well, that was everything.
Oh, everything was so good.
Oh, phone's about to die. But my final thing.
Sorry. I was just saying, can we get to
my final thing before I leave?
Yes.
Yeah. So my final thing before I leave, Wonder Woman's death, emotional. That was the only good death. Yeah, Brainiac's death at the very end was so fucking bad that I wanted to actually break my console.
Actually, I'm gonna look after stream. I'm gonna look up the end scene because after all that hours I put into that game, I never finished it.
Yeah, it's so bad.
No,
and the boss battles were terrible with Brainiac because all it was just him using the same powers as everyone else.
And it did get repetitive, and then
it was the
half the time
thing.
You couldn't reload, and it would get glitchy. It was such a
and even at the very end, the final boss fight, all you did was just fight enemies. That was it.
I liked it. I had fun with it.
Yes,
did we lose Robert?
still, that was a major disappointment.
I understand you didn't like. I did have fun with it. I don't regret getting it. I did have fun, and I had fun with the community with it.
But just know, people, I ain't trying to be an asshole to any of these people. I love them to death. It may sound like I was being an asshole, but
no, not even a little bit. I want to say the same thing because I don't want you to think you can't have an opinion. I just was giving mine also.
Yeah, because I was actually pretty angry with this finale. But yeah, I love everyone.
All right, have a good day, Todd. Bye. I'm sorry.
Bye.
Next time, charge your phone. Okay, you did.
Next
time, we're gonna get Todd a battery.
Yeah. Shit.
Do I sound better? Do I sound louder?
Are you on your phone? You have an echo.
Yes, I am on my phone.
What happened to your computer?
Hold on.
He said, hold on. No, Reese, I did hear you. I for a second I was confused, but I did realize what you said. You're totally fine.
Do I sound better now?
I mean, yeah, you're fine.
Well, if I'm trying to quiet,
also with
go ahead, Gary.
Go ahead.
With the one thing that kind of rubbed me the wrong way is how creepy Harley was with Wonder Woman. Like she didn't pay.
She had a girl crush for sure.
She had a girl crush.
All she did was just constantly giving out unwanted advances. Imagine that was a guy doing that too.
That's kind of her character. Like we have guy character, and this is the one example I use a lot, like Barney from How I Met Your Mother. There's characters that are male that work that way.
Yeah.
It just depends.
But like I said before, like having like Rick Flag and Wonder Woman teaming up against Superman, because you're gonna need any weapon they're gonna need any weapon they can get their hands on, and Superman isn't gonna be easy to actually beat.
Oh, for sure. Hold on. Let me say congratulations. That's so fucking cool, Spiffy. I'm so happy for you. That is awesome. Have a wonderful day at work, but you got the job.
That's awesome.
Congratulations.
Awesome.
Well deserved.
Now if only I can get a job.
The huge problem.
That's right. Robert's next.
Go ahead, Gary.
The huge problem with it was like, what with Superman of all people?
They had kryptonite. In them.
Yeah, they wrapped kryptonite all over their bodies, and then they looked.
And the bullets were made kryptonite laced.
Yeah, but Superman is way too fast for a bullet.
Okay, it's game segregation.
Yeah, exactly. But I do see where he's coming from. But it was in order to do the boss fight.
I mean, having a Green Lantern ring would have been good help. And then you have Wonder Woman that's willing to put everything to the side just to fight Superman. And then she will have character development, meaning she don't have to trust people even if she doesn't like them.
Which that's her. Well, that's Diana. She'd be willing to do that regardless. That's the type of hero she is.
I trusting him, which kind of defeats the whole purpose.
No, I get it. I totally get it. I wish I do think it's a shame that she was the only one that died. I wish we could have fixed that a little bit, but
I'm sure there would have been another season where they would have.
No, not really.
No, I said there would have been. If they had kept going, I'm sure they had a plan.
I don't know about that. But they did announce pretty early that they were done after, what was it, a year or something like that. So maybe they had plans, but they couldn't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Justify it.
But they had to use that stupid. Yeah, they had to use that Green Lantern ring as some stupid joke because they can't because all they gonna do is fight over the ring. It was really stupid.
No, I think that was also meant to imply that wasn't the real ring. Hello?
Probably. Oh, I was just reading. Raymond said it wasn't Wonder Woman's game. It's fine for her to die. No, and it's a shame that her actual game got canceled. That's so stupid.
Just to make that clear to anyone who thinks otherwise, that was on Monolith's part, not WB. Monolith made it.
That was them.
Yeah, Monolith made it a money stink to the point where WB had to cancel it.
I'm going to reply to Raymond's comment. Wonder Woman would have been completely helpful for them. She can still stay as a side character.
True.
And since Rick Flag leads the group out in the field, that's also his game. Because he's a huge part of Suicide Squad.
Right. It was a Suicide Squad game, therefore.
Yep.
Also, Reese, this was the mask I was talking about. It's the Ice Nine Kills mask. I love it. I love it. It's so good. And they're going to be doing new stuff because of the Joker song, which is absolute perfection.
Yep. So, the death battle?
Yep, let's go. We got a death battle to check out.
Now, like I said, just go to this. Yep, you're right there.
Yep,
perfect.
I got it up. All right, so this is Buffy versus Blade.
Live action.
Let's go.
I don't even watch Buffy.
I don't either, but I like Blade, so let's see how this turns out.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a live-action death battle!
Oh shit, let's see who they cast as. It looks like a goth nightclub. Oh wait, what? This is Buffy?
Yeah, it is. But wait till you see her fight. Wait till you see her fight.
But they could have spent more than 2 fucking cents on Temu for her wig. I'm just putting it out there. Oh, they're vampires. That's why that's a goth nightclub, of course. I didn't know that.
We were kings long before they had a name for kings. But now, starved, hunted.
Oh, I love her hand get up. That's so cool.
You have waited long enough.
No, Raymond, I checked.
Tonight,
other people have reacted to this too, so I made sure.
Yeah. It's just another web channel.
Tonight,
yeah, yep.
We take back what was always
ours.
ours.
Blade, come on.
Tonight, we.
Oh my god, I want that. Man, that's so pretty. Oh wait, what? He looks good.
He does.
It's just the start.
I know he does too.
Buffy, on the other hand, needs a better wig, but he looks good. Is this okay? Hold on. I gotta ask because I've never seen the Blade movies. I only know him from the comics, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is his shotgun his normal thing?
That's from the comics. This is from the comics. This is it's a soul obliterating shotgun.
Okay, that's what I thought, but I was just making sure.
Yep. It's meant for obliterating souls.
He uses like a pistol with silver bullets.
Yeah, I knew that. That's why I was confused about. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't crazy. Oh my goodness! Oh! I can't get over the freaking bad hair.
Yeah, he's like, oh crap!
Also, I'm pretty sure earlier James said he just coffee. I still need the coffee.
By the way, Reese, you'll see.
I agree with Reese. I do.
First of all, my experience, she has access to all of the previous slaves.
Oh, she's bit. That's fucking.
Wait!
Damn! What the fuck? That was kind of evil.
But that's what Blade does. Blade feels like it doesn't matter if she's bitten, she's dead.
Kind of fucked up.
She was just a kid!
Not anymore.
Yeah, duh. You killed her.
Here we go!
Oh, fight it out. Girl power.
Okay. If a crossbow pump action,
What's that?
where's the magazine?
I don't know.
What was that?
Where's the magazine?
If her crossbow is pump action, where's the magazine?
Who knows?
Yeah, she doesn't even have to reload it at all. Yep.
It's simple for the fight.
Oh, I'm sure, but it's still funny.
But if the crossbow gotta have a magazine.
Nice.
Yes, I will agree with Reese. The voice is not good, but everything else is awesome.
I didn't even realize. Oh wait, he said not. He looks cool as hell though.
You want your damn mind?
Oh! Hold on. He sounds like he's 12.
You want your damn mind?
He sounds like a baby.
Obviously, this was a case of they're working with who they've got, who's good fighting.
Yeah, for sure, because they picked an ugly Buffy, but like, he does sound very young.
He does. He does sound very young.
Look how much in this screen, like how I pause this, she likes it. She really is into getting choked right now.
Kind of like Luna.
Exactly like Luna. What's that, Gary? Yeah, like the voice is very, very.
They should have dubbed over. They should have dubbed over.
Oh my god. You gotta tap fight. You know you want to watch. What the fuck? Come on.
How is she any stronger than him?
Come on, where's the hate fuck?
This is death battle, not a porno.
I mean, it feels like it could go either way at this point.
Blade,
Blade, you're stronger than me.
No, they're about on par.
Amateur hour. There's always some motherfucker trying to ice skate uphill.
Oh my god! He's even that over for him. I can't unsee it, guys. I can't. They gotta be doing this over. Oh, stop it!
Just block, dude.
Another sword.
I see you cut through adamantium.
Hold on. He's actually shorter than she is.
A sword.
I see you cut through adamantium.
That's because
Is he like short in the comics? Oh wait, hold on. We lost.
He's well over 6 feet.
Okay, yeah, I that's what I thought. We lost Robert. There we go. Are you back, Robert?
I'm back.
Okay, just making sure. Oh, come on. Finish her up. Finish her. Oh, wait. Pat said the person playing Blade is an actual YouTuber. I did not know.
No way.
They actually explain it. They do explain it.
I'll let you explain here after this. Oh my god.
That blade can actually cut a multiverse eater with one shot.
Okay.
The fact that he took on a vampire Spider-Man and won, but lost to a regular girl.
They actually do explain
I don't know much about Buffy. Isn't she just a girl?
No, she is really strong. They've actually proven she can tank a lot more than Blade can. That weapon of hers can cut through most of what he can do. A lot of his ways of taking her down, she has countermeasures for.
So she's a Mary Sue.
No, but she's a Joss Whedon character. What do you expect?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But basically, that could one hit kill a multiverse eater.
So that's silly. Okay.
Yeah, it's OP. It's OP as hell.
I'm gonna call bullshit on this one. I get why. I understand your justification as to why.
They say why. They explain why, and after this.
Okay, hold on. I'll let it play.
It's like you got ahead of yourself.
Oh my god. Okay, good pun. I like the pun.
Hey-o! To be Blade tenued no longer. I'm surprised. I figured with Blade's many years of comic book history, he'd have the edge.
Believe it or not, Buffy is actually in more comics than Blade.
That's
really?
fucking crazy.
Man, Blade can't catch a break.
Let's break this down into 4 categories. First up, stats. Buffy's lifted much heavier things and survived more significant explosions.
Like, sure, Blade's strong and all, but he isn't literally fucking buildings apart like Buffy.
Scaling to the monsters.
Wait.
Yes, that happened.
She got banged so fucking hard a building broke?
Yep, and they ended up also banging so hard they took down a mountain.
Holy shit, that is some rough. I knew she liked being choked. I could tell. I could fucking tell.
Creating a storm that covered Boston, to the Sorrow Demon creating a storm that covered Los Angeles. A city over 5 times larger. You might be able to compare Blade to Spider-Man like Miles, who absorbed a bomb that could blow up Harlem, but that's significantly weaker than Whistler containing a blast that could wipe out London. They could both dodge light beams, but that doesn't keep Buffy from taking the overall edge in stats.
Blade's used to being the
What?
Wait, what'd you say? I missed it. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Blade took on a vampire Spider-Man and won.
Yeah.
So how would
they were comparing to Miles's peak.
No, that wasn't Miles. That was Peter Parker he fought.
No, but they also showed yeah, he fought both.
Yeah, and won.
And Miles has had the greater feat with that explosion.
That's freaking
And
crazy.
now they made Spider-Man completely overpowered. Like
true, but they're also showing what
level threats He can take on Avengers level threats on his own.
True, but well, still.
That's freaking crazy. This is like...
Odd man out though, so his versatility is just as important.
With Blade's numerous powers and massive arsenal, he certainly could have overwhelmed the more straightforward Buffy.
Machine guns and magic swords are generally gonna beat out crossbows and morning stars. Not to mention, he actually wears armor.
Also, Blade's faster healing factor and immunity to traditional vampire weaknesses kept Buffy on the back foot for a time. Blade wins versatility.
But when it comes to skill, Buffy's
Oh
got
my God,
plenty
are
of
they gonna
experience
say
fighting
she's
armed
more
opponents
skilled than
barehanded.
him?
Both of them were masters of a similar number of martial arts.
And Blade has been kicking vampire ass for a century, way longer than Buffy's
Yeah,
even been
exactly.
alive.
While Blade may have more personal experience, Buffy's ability to draw on Slayer battles dating back to the Stone Age, at least 40 times older than Blade, gives her the superior skill. Even then, they both had weapons and abilities so powerful they could end the fight instantly, regardless of all else.
They're trump cards. Fortunately for Buffy, she actually countered almost all of what Blade could throw at her.
Withstanding Blade draining her energy with his bite? Check.
Resisting the Hellfire shotgun destroying her soul? Check.
Preventing Blade turning to mist and exploding her from the inside out? Check.
Meanwhile, Blade had no way to survive, say, Buffy's Gorgon venom turning him to stone.
And even with the deadly and just plain gross breathing gun, Blade did not have anything as potent as the Slayer sight. It could easily deflect the breathing gun's bullets back at him, or use its space-cutting ability to slice through his unbreakable adamantium sword.
Don't believe us? Even Wolverine's adamantium skeleton was cut in half when a portal closed on top of him. That's the same kind of thing.
And Wolverine's beta adamantium skeleton is a much tougher version of the same metal.
Oh, and since the Scythe could kill Silas, a multiverse devouring god, I think it could take down Blade with a big enough swing.
Crazy.
Giving Buffy the final advantage over the Daywalker.
Really thought...
I don't know. I mean, I get it. Maybe I just like Blade more. Blade's a
yeah.
cooler character.
Blade is definitely the better character. He definitely is. But it is just similar to like when Booster beat Cable. When you really look about it, if you actually look at the details, it makes sense.
It's in the devil's in the
More for
details.
me than the Wonder Woman Thor fight. Like they used New 52 and had her win.
Well, that was because that was the standard at that point. Nowadays, who knows?
I don't know. Like I feel like it's I don't know. It's weird to me. I don't know enough about Buffy to have a strong enough opinion because I don't give a shit about Buffy. But Blade's just cooler. I call BS because he's cooler.
Yeah, but that's not how they run it. And again, the big thing is because of her expanded lore, all the novels and everything that clearly gave her the
I've never
one.
read a single Buffy.
If you went just by the show, Blade would have won. But when you expand it, it's similar thing happened with RoboCop and Terminator. If you went just by the RoboCop movies, Terminator would have won. If you went by everything else, his show and everything, RoboCop was completely indestructible.
I feel like they should also add a factor in there because they had like versatility, skill, blah, blah, blah. They should add in a cool factor, not this version of Blade because we don't like him to talk, but like there should be something in there.
Yeah, I understand, but like I said, I understand their reasoning too.
It was very well done.
Mm-hmm.
They had to put a lot of money into this.
It's better than Red Hood losing to Winter Soldier.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. And this is very true. Raymond said the problem with Death Battle is they pick and choose different versions of each other and combine them into their most bullshit version of themselves. They're not necessarily consistent with like what is accurate today.
That's
like
true.
Gary said they used New 52 version of Wonder Woman.
But that was because that was the official version when they did it.
Was it an older one then, I'm assuming?
Yeah, but she's less powerful than Thor when she.
Yeah, when she went against Thor, that was the New 52.
Beat Superman. When she was New 52, she can't even beat Superman.
Yeah. No. They were still keeping a lot of her feats and everything. The only thing they had was her being a demigod.
Yeah, but the thing is, the original Wonder Woman can beat Superman because she's made of magic. She was created by Athena. That never factored. But
But she still has weapons forged by the gods, which are magic. Her weaponry can still cut through Superman.
I don't know. It's kind of crazy. I feel like it's probably got to be hard on their part when doing research for such to know what is consistent and what is not.
Oh yeah, it is very hard for them to come up with it. That's probably why some things slip through.
Definitely.
It still doesn't mean that New 52 Wonder Woman can still beat Thor, because Thor would be just more stronger than her.
Well, current Thor, I think, would win out because he has the Odin force and everything. Not when that death battle happened, though.
Oh wait, what are the choices for the next one? Todd said one is Spawn versus Doomslayer.
No, they're not doing that. But that's what he wants to see. Next one is Dante versus Clive.
Oh, Dante.
From Devil May Cry.
Doom guy already lost to Master Chief.
So. No, he won. He won the rematch.
Wait, okay, so they did a rematch and he won. Like it's weird.
No. The rematch was because the original one was just Doom Guy. This was before Doom 2016, and when you went by just the original Doom, Master Chief won handily. Once you made him Doom Slayer, it was no contest.
I suppose that makes sense, and I do agree with Raymond. Use the most canon version. Use what's canon currently.
That's what they were when they did Wonder Woman. That was the recent canon at that time.
Ooh, this would be a good one too. Invincible and Spider-Man.
The original Wonder Woman is much more stronger.
What?
Original Wonder Woman is much more stronger.
By that point, they were incorporating the regular Wonder Woman stuff into it because they were treating her as the main Wonder Woman, because she was at that time. They weren't treating her as a lesser version.
I don't know. I still think Invincible would win on Invincible or Spidey. That would be very cool, though.
And by the way, Reese, Batman in the Sun does it up to fan voting.
I don't know how she gets all these supernatural powers when she's still human.
Because she's a Slayer. Because
I get Blade strong because he's half vampire. They have huge strength.
Yeah, but she's a Slayer. Slayers are given all of these advantages. They are chosen ones.
I still call BS. And I still say Dante's going to win the next one. I would like to see like Wonder Woman versus Emma Frost or something like that. Or like
Wonder Woman would have won that one.
Harley versus Jinx. A rematch.
That would only be a rematch if they've proven that their data was faulty. I'm sorry, Jinx's data made sense.
I know, but Harley.
I know, but when you actually look at the details, it made sense. Jinx has tanked a lot more than Harley ever could.
Stupid. All right, guys, we are going to wrap up. This was super fun, though. We will still be talking about comics at the end of the week and doing some fun stuff. So everybody have a wonderful day. Thank you, Todd. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, Gary. Thank you, Reese. Yeah. That was super fun.
Good for comics either tomorrow or Friday?
Yep, I'll let you know which one.
All right, take care.
All right, everybody have a wonderful day. Bye, guys.